Over the weekend on Sunday, we had the 66th annual Grammys, and I watched majority of it, at least as long as I could. I did feel like the field of nominees this year and the artists that were going to be performing everything was a little bit better, more interesting this time around than at least in the last couple years. Unfortunately, all of hip-hop's major awards were all revealed before the main show even started, so we figured out the album of the year winner, the rap song of the year winner, all that before the main broadcast. And I think this year they just wanted to highlight and give time for Jay-Z to talk about his brand new Dr. Dre Global Impact Award that he was giving out. And the rest of the nominees were really cool in my opinion, except for the obvious rigging of Taylor Swift winning album of the year with Midnights, which that album's not even good to begin with, so for that to win was kind of crazy for like the albums of the year. And then she gives her speech on the week of the Super Bowl. Oh, brand new album dropping in April. Yeah, but get out of here with that BS. That's when I turned off the TV. But to get into hip hop and the main part of this video, I was actually shocked to see a couple of the results. And the album of the year nominations were actually like stacked this year. They did a way better job nominating. This time around we had Drake and 21 Savage, Her Loss on there, Nas and Hit Boy with King's Disease 3. You had Metro with Heroes and Villains, Travis Scott Utopia, and Killer Mike with Michael. So it was actually a good field this year, and I kind of thought that this was the year of Travis Scott. This was the year that he's gonna get his big rap album Grammy, with Utopia being such a success. But no, like I said, I was genuinely shocked to find out that Killer Mike with Michael had just a full sweep of the hip-hop Grammys this year. In much respect to Killer Mike, I mess with him. I thought Michael was a solid album. It deserved to be nominated, by the way. I know a lot of people haven't listened. There's some good songs on there, trust me. See, there's lots of different sides to hip-hop, lots of different fan bases. Props to streamers like 8God doing a reaction to the album. A lot of kids hop on Twitter and were really mad about Killer Mike winning, even though they obviously hadn't heard his album before. And this just gives Travis and his fans just PTSD from, I believe it was 2019 when he got snubbed and Astroworld should have won over Cardi B's Invasion of Privacy. I'm also really shocked at Killer Mike beating out Heroes and Villains and how much that album did. Like, they could have gave Metro this whole thing and that would have been awesome. And I will say, if they gave something like Drake and 21 Her Loss, the album of the year award, over a couple other things, I'd honestly probably make the same video. I'm not just making this video because it's Killer Mike. I'm not trying to direct any hate on him whatsoever. Like, as much as I think that album Her Loss is great and it's super fun and I enjoyed it, to be nominated, sure, but like for album of the year, like that would be super goofy if they gave that away. Hip hop was at like a low point in 2023 and people were getting bored of it, thinking it was a stale and whatnot. But then who dropped the biggest album of the year, the highest selling album of the year in the summertime and saved all of us in hip hop? Travis with Utopia. And I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty crazy to pick all of those awards not on the main show, because Travis still performed, some songs off Utopia, even dragged Cardi out to perform Fiend. They slept on me 10 times. He snuck into his performance as well, and he's not wrong. Like, if I was him, I wouldn't show up anymore at this point. Do a performance for them. Like, who cares at this point if you're Travis? You're the people's winner at the end of the day. But I just wanted to pull up some of the other, interesting categories as well. For the best rap song, there was some interesting nominees in there, but I'm actually glad that Scientists and Engineers, Killer Mike, Andre 3K, and Future, which is a great song, got nominated and ended up winning the whole thing. It looks a little bit silly when you put it next to like Just Wanna Rock, which, let's be honest, that's not like a rap song by any means. They only put it on there just because it's Lil Uzi Vert. But thank God that Scientists and Engineers won over Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice's Barbie World. I mean, that'd be the worst, winner of all time. And also, I believe Scientists and Engineers and Killer Mike won the best rap performance as well, which had some interesting nominations in it. And then for the rap categories, the last one I believe was All My Life winning the best melodic rap performance, which I actually like that song. I think it's really overhated. It fully made sense that it won the Grammy, actually. I think people just got tired of kids singing in the hook, or it was overplayed for them. But Dirk and Cole were actually talking about some real shit on there. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below, do you guys think Travis got snubbed? I kind of just thought Utopia was going to be the big favorite and almost the obvious winner, if not Metro, for the rap album of the year. So I was really surprised for Killer Mike to even just get handcuffed at the pre-show event and walk out there sweeping the entire awards. It's just not exactly what I expected, but props to him. At the end of the day, the Grammys usually does a terrible job, at least for hip-hop, and I know a lot of other categories, even just nominating. So to actually get some decent nominations this year made the show interesting, and like I said, I watched as long as I could. Other than that, thank you guys for watching all the way to the end of the video. I'll catch you guys soon with more videos later this week. Peace.